Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled Accepting Evil Tidings B'Simcha. Many of us are familiar with the Gemara and Brachot in the end. Last parak, Kshem Shebrachan al Tova, just like you make a bracha for something good and positive, so too you make a bracha when something bad happens. Also, you make it in a good positive state. What does that mean? So, those of us who are happy, let's say we celebrated Yom HaSpot last week, celebrating his 70th birthday, unbelievable accomplishments. For many of us, it's amazing, amazing news. And we are naturally happy, we're enjoying, we're thrilled. And so too, when horrible news strikes, chas v'shalom, we hear of some death in a family member, chas v'shalom. Yeah, also, same thing. I should be b'simcha. And just like a person hears that he's given a raise in his job, and Baruch Hashem is going to be an unbelievable change in his level of living, and he could learn more Torah, and it's amazing, and he's thrilled. So too, when he loses the job, chas v'shalom, yeah, same simcha. Is that what the Gemara says? Is that what the Gemara means? And is that realistic? So if the Gemara says that, and that's what the Gemara demands of us, then it's realistic. Whatever the Torah demands, it means it's realistic. Lo b'shamayim hi. Whatever the Torah demands, then that means it's within our reach, even if it sounds out of our reach. But is that what the Gemara is even demanding? So it's fascinating. The Gemara says that chayav adam levrech al hara'ak shem shebrachim al tova. He has to make a bracha on the bad, just like he makes a bracha on the good. The Torah in Orach Chaim Reish Chav Bet doesn't take it in a simple, literal way. He doesn't learn it that way. And the Bach says, you know why he doesn't learn it in a simple way? Because it's not that realistic that a person, when he has some great event happen to him, and he's going to be so happy and joyous, that he's going to have that same joy when something bad happens. It's just not what the Torah is expecting of us. And certainly not the mere mortal average Jew. So therefore, the Torah explains it in a little bit more of an elaborate way. And he says the following, in Reish Chav Bet, in Orach Chaim. This is what the Torah says, and it's very important to understand the Torah. A, it's the Torah, what a major Rishon, and B, the Shulchan Aruch quotes him word for word. So the Shulchan Aruch embraces this approach. And as we're going to see in part 2 of the Shiur, Mr. Brewer and others have a different approach. So it's important to hear what the Torah and Shulchan Aruch say, and then we'll hear Myers Hashem from the Aruch, Mr. Brewer, and others. So the Torah says the following. What's the idea of accepting the bad from God? B'simcha, b'yava, just like the good. He says the following. He says, you have to do with dash tema, complete. You're ragu, you're calm. You're like, I can't believe God did this to me. No, none of that. Not that you saying the bracha b'simcha the way you do b'simcha on the good. No, you do it in a ragu, dat shlema, calm way. You shalem with yourself. Not antagonistic to God, chas v'shalom. Just like for something good, you make a bracha b'simcha. Why? So he's not saying it's the same emotion. The same emotion demanded in both. He's not saying that. Ki hara la'ovdei Hashem. When something bad happens to the servants of Hashem, hu tovatam simchatam. It is a tova and a simcha for them. Why? They accept it ba'ava. Because the pasuk is, whatever Hashem throws at you, you accept ba'ava, not b'simcha. You accept ba'ava with love. Hashem gave it to me, then I accept it lovingly. I'm not joyous and dancing necessarily, but I accept it. So it turns out with this acceptance of this ra'ah, who over Hashem, she's simchalo. So it's very indirect. Something bad happens to me. I have to have avat Hashem no matter what he throws at me. That's what's demanded of me right now. So that's my avoda. So my avoda right now is to accept it ba'ava because the pasuk Hashem l'kecha. So now I'm doing my avoda. Oh, so you're doing your avoda. Kol hakavod, you're doing your avoda. When you do your avoda, He's simcha lo. It's a simcha for you to do the avodah. So it's very indirect. There's a mitzvah with love. I have to accept with love whatever Hashem throws me. And I'm in a state of simcha when He throws it at me. I accept it with love. Then I realize this is my avodah to do that. And so I am trained in a way that whenever I'm doing my avodas Hashem, that's my simcha. Ivdus Hashem b'simcha. So that's how the Torah learns the progression. Not just, wow, something terrible happened, I'm happy. No, it's a little bit more complex than that. That's how the Torah learns it. The Shulchan Aruch quotes this word for word in Reish Chav Bet, and then the Mishnah Berurah and others learn a little bit differently. So Mitzvah Hashem, next year I'd like to offer a few more approaches to this halacha, which to me, even if we don't say Baruch Dein Emes too often with God's name, but the idea of the hashkafa and the outlook happens all the time, and it's important to really understand it clearly in Mitzvah Hashem. Shalom.